Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. All right, man, I'm gonna try to freestyle this video, give you as much memory as I can, because I'm a freestyle. I don't feel like, getting on my computer and looking up notes and all that type of shit. But I want to go into further detail why I think Jay-Z was overrated as a rapper and why I feel like basically he sold his name. And that's why he got where he is today. Like I said, I give him all the credit in the world what he did as a businessman, what he accomplished as a businessman. He get all the props in the world for that. But as a rapper, man, he was, he wasn't as good as some people made him out to be. Like I said, I don't have Jay-Z in my real talk. I don't have Jay-Z like in my top 20. The greatest that ever did it. Like I said, I can name 5 rappers from Brooklyn that I think is better than him. So I'm just keeping it 100. Okay, I could tell you why. One of the reasons. Every time Jay-Z did like a collab with somebody, he would get out-rapped. Okay, look at that song Renegades. He got out-rapped by Eminem. But then again, like I said, anybody could out-rap Jay-Z. Okay, Jay-Z wasn't a good battle rapper. You seen what happened with him and Nas. Nas like destroyed him on Ether. He tried to come back with 2 weak ass responses, but most people was like, dude, it's over. So he had to sit for a minute before he came back. Okay, then he tried to start a little war with Jim Jones, and Jim Jones ethered him on the Ballin' remix when he tried to make like his little version of Jim Jones. I mean, Jim Jones is cool, but he ain't all that. I'm like, man, you let Jim Jones get the best of you. Then Game ethered him on the diss song. Whenever Jay-Z would respond back, his responses would be weak. So he wasn't that dude. How you an all-time great and you getting out rapped on songs and shit? Okay, I'll give you one example. That song produced by Rick Rock on the Rock of Familia album. Every time he did songs with Benny Siegel always out-rapped him. That's just real talk. I'm just keeping it 100. A lot of people behind the scenes thought that Benny Siegel was a better rapper than Jay-Z. I did. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then keep in mind, Jay-Z was like the president, if I'm not mistaken, of Def Jam Records. Instead of him focusing on the artist and trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep the label afloat, he went and signed this whack-ass white rapper, female rapper named Lady Soberine or something. She was weak as fuck. And then he tried to hype her up like she was gonna be the female version of Eminem. That bitch was whack as fuck. So I'm just looking at all the shit he did. Okay. So, okay, now keep in mind, as I said before, Jay-Z wasn't a good battle rapper. And when he was running Def Jam, you already know LL Cool J was extremely unhappy with the years that he spent on Def Jam, because he felt like it was a prison contract, because LL Cool J signed like a 13 album deal with Def Jam when he was like 17, which that was unheard of back then. But anyway, when LL made his last album, he felt like Jay-Z was trying to push him to the back burner. So, LL called out Jay-Z. And in case you don't know, LL on that last album called Exit 13, he had a song called Queens with Mobb Deep and 50 Cent. And he went in on his verse. He went in on Jay-Z. He was calling him goofy. He was talking about, he act like he don't know who the fuck he is and all that type of shit. So then when they asked Jay-Z about it, Jay-Z said this old fake ass shit. I'm going to give LL a pass, I ain't really tripping, LL, I'm just going to give him a pass. So they told LL what he said, and LL came back and said, dude, bring it. LL said, what's up? And Jay-Z act like he didn't want it. So he sort of like punked out of it. And then LL said in the interview, he said he had a song ready for Jay-Z that was going to end his career if he would have responded. He said he said he had a song. LL said he had a song. If Jay-Z would have responded, he said he had a song that was going to make Jay-Z quit rapping forever. And I was kind of hoping that Jay-Z would take the bait, but Jay-Z never took the bait. And I just looked at, his whole, if you just look at his whole album catalog, Jay-Z was the king of 4 tracks that sounded good on an album that had like 13, 14 tracks. So basically, if Jay-Z had an album that had 14 tracks, maybe 3 songs would sound good. I already told you, the only good Jay-Z albums that he made was Reasonable Doubt. Like I said, in my lifetime was okay. Hard Knock Life was cool. Rockin' Familiar was cool. Blueprint 1. But then, like I said, he just had a lot of albums where he was just very inconsistent. Blueprint 2 wasn't that good. Black Album wasn't that good. What was that shit? Blue Magic wasn't that good. And for some reason, people was just buying in the hype. He was one of them dudes. He came out saying, and then a lot of people had a problem with him saying that he was better than Biggie Smalls and shit. That remains to be seen. I don't think he was better than Biggie. Biggie could rap his ass off. The only thing about Biggie, we can't, and this is what I tell everybody, I'm not hating on Biggie Smalls, but the problem is with Biggie Smalls, I can't anoint him in my top 20, top 5 greatest MCs. He just one of them dudes. He got a special spot. You know what I'm saying? As far as, he got a special spot. But the problem is he only made 2 albums. One when he was alive, and then one that came out after he passed. So he didn't have a long enough body of work to where we could establish whether he was a top 10, top 5 of all time. Cause he just didn't have a long enough music catalog. So, excuse me, I digress anyway, but I'm just talking about like Jay-Z, man. I'm just giving y'all facts. If you think I'm lying, listen. Go listen to that song Swagger Like Us. Kanye West, spit the best bars. He rapped the best on that song. Let's just listen to hella shit that Jay-Z been on. Watcher 2, Rakim, killed it. Name one song that Jay-Z did with another rapper where he was the best rapper on the track. You're going to find it very hard. See, I'm kicking his knowledge to you. I know this rap shit. It don't matter whether I'm from the West Coast or not, man. I fuck with this hip hop shit. And I'm just keeping it honest. Somebody need to say this shit about Jay-Z, man. It's just time that a nigga said this shit, man. Jay-Z was overrated as fuck. Now I give him credit. He had swagger and shit, and he sold himself to his audience and shit, with the swagger. I give him credit for that. But that's pretty much about it. I'm serious. I want somebody to honestly tell me, name one Jay-Z song that just super, super stand out. That you just instantly, when you think of Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? That he had that one special track that you just think about. You can't. When you say Nas, you'll say either Ether, you will say, it ain't hard to tell because Nas had those standout tracks. Jay-Z don't. It's just me. Okay. I'll give you another example. Name that standout track that as soon as you bring up Snoop's name. Gin and Juice. Ain't no fun. Okay. I guess you could say, I guess for Jay-Z, you could say ain't no nigga. But guess what? Okay. That was from the first album. Okay, name a standout Snoop song. Bitch please. Lay low. Okay? Y'all feel what I'm saying? Jay-Z wasn't that dude, man. He wasn't. So that's my opinion, man. It is what it is, man. I'm out.